Welcome back to On to Victory. And today, Arsenal beat West Ham 2-0 at the Emirates Stadium. And usually I'll be excited. Well, I am excited now. But, you know, after the game, I wasn't too excited. I thought we would beat them. West Ham are going for their own little transitional phase at the moment. New manager. And they're just trying to work out who they are at the moment. There's no specific style that they have over there. And you know, Nuno Espirito Santo is there to fix that. But enough about West Ham. I want to talk about, you know, the victory we've had and also the victory Chelsea have over Liverpool and where that leaves us in the table. But before we get there, just, you know, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I promise you it's going to get better. I promise. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me just talk about the game. Just a brief overview of the game. You know, in the first half, I thought Arsenal did pretty well. You know, we were cooking, seeing a lot of, you know, that creativeness, you know, and prying again. You know, more shots on goal, more line cutting passes as well. West Ham had an early chance on with that corner, early chance on in the game with that corner, and that's when my heart skipped. I'm thinking, you know, all over again. 1 minute in, set piece. But other than that, you know, nothing came of it, and nothing happened from West Ham. You know, they say we stink up the place with the set pieces, but they were trying for set pieces for the whole game, and nothing came of them. Other than that, they were just running around, just letting the minutes go by, and I don't remember anything that they done in particular that threatened our goal, you know. But yeah, you know, I remember we had a few brilliant moves. One that I can remember, GYOKERES to ODEGAARD, and Timber saved it. Timber took the shot, which was saved by the keeper. And I remember another move, ODEGAARD to Saka to GYOKERES, and GYOKERES fell over, and he's starting to get on my nerves. I'll be honest. I will be honest with you. GYOKERES is starting to get on my nerves. Just score. I mean, it's been laid on a plate for you, man. It's laid on a fucking plate for you now, man. There's so many times I can hear that, oh, he's doing the right things now. He's linking up with the team and that. But bro, that's just basic striker play, bro. Like, we're giving him plaudits for doing what he should be doing. That's the basics. Like, Havertz does the basics. Obviously, what I would say about GYOKERES, he's just a bit of a battering ram. He's a bit clumsy, just knocks. But it's just like, bro, you're not even a striker at this point, bro. You're a striker, but you're not levels right now, man, from what I'm seeing. Like, everyone's praising him for doing the bare minimal, bro. Like, what he should be doing. Do you know what I mean? If Havertz was doing what GYOKERES is doing now, you wouldn't hear the end of it. But everyone wants to die on the sword of GYOKERES, and they want to be right. They want to make sure that they're right, and I want to be right as well, because I still think there's goals in there. But at the moment, he's stinking up the place. And I'm not really impressed, man. It's not really nice to watch. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, he falls over. And then Eberechi Eze as well. He's done this a few times. He's skied it over the bar. I'm like, huh? Leaning back. He's done it a few times, man. But I ain't worried about Eze because he's delivered in a few other games. Do you know what I mean? GYOKERES, you've had that, 2 games with the 1 goal and the brace as well. And now, what are you doing? What have you done now? What have you done for me now? What have you done for me lately? But anyway, man, that's all I was saying, GYOKERES, man. But I wouldn't even say a good performance from him because he did nothing, but he just ran around the pitch. He just got in the way, if anything, man. Yeah, man. And then more concerning news, 90th minute, Somerville's clashing knees with ODEGAARD, and it looked painful, I'll be honest. And then ODEGAARD goes down, and I'm thinking, all right, cool. It looked painful, but in the back of my head, I'm thinking he's gonna stay down, because recently ODEGAARD's just been breaking. Like, he's a bit like paper, like glass, bro. He just breaks. He's on the floor, whatever, his shoulder, Leeds, shoulder, Nottingham Forest, and now it's his knee, and he's just setting new records, you know, which I'll get into a bit later. But yeah, ODEGAARD's gone down, and we've had to make the changes. Zubamendi's come on, and to be honest, that's what we really wanted to see. We wanted to see the Rice, ODEGAARD, We wanted to see the Rice, Zubimendi midfield with Eze in the 10. Yeah, that's what we really wanted to see. But you know how God works, man. I'm not wishing injury on Odegaard, but God works in mysterious ways. And you know what I mean? He's given us what we wanted. And we saw some good moves. When Zubi came on, man, he was playing some good balls down that right side. Do you know what I mean? Saka. I remember I moved Saka to Zubi. And then, you know, Zubi's through balled it to Eze. And he's taken the shot, rebounded. And, you know, which laid off for Declan Rice to have, you know, a goal tapping. And that's what GYOKERES should be getting at, bro. GYOKERES should be doing those things. Simple. Be in the right place, right position at the right time to fucking score those goals, bro. But Declan Rice, by the way, I'm going to say he had a great game. And he's my man of the match because last season against West Ham and, yeah, in all the games, and even the season before, went missing, bro. Went missing. Was that the season before? No, not the season before. Just last season, but in all those games, he went missing. I'm thinking, are you still feeling a bit of emotions towards this club? What? Because, yeah. But anyway, he had an amazing game. He's half celebrated his goal as well, which, you should have just celebrated it fully, man. Fuck West Ham. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Fuck West Ham. But anyway, Rice played very well today, and all plaudits to him. He's my man of the match. And before the match, I was just thinking, he's got to shine or else. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the match just kind of went on afterwards. West Ham just ran around, just low blocking. But we had the answers, do you know what I'm saying? Zubimendi to Timber. Yeah, Timber today as well. He is our best right back. He's just doing more attacking things now. Sometimes, like, not even on a racial thing. I'm thinking, who's that in the box on the right? Like, obviously, bird's eye view, darker skin tones. And I'm thinking, is that Saka? Is that Madueke? Whoever. It's fucking Timber's taking shots, bro. He's in the box, darting from the right-hand side. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But anyway, man, gets pulled down for the penalty. And Saka on his 200th appearance for the Arsenal. I didn't even know it was 200 appearance. But I was even looking before the game, like, at some old clips for another video I was doing. I'm thinking, Saka was there. Saka's been in this team for so long. And he's achieved so much, you know, at such a young age, man. And you wouldn't even believe the boy's only like 23, maybe 24, I don't even know. But anyway, 200th Premier League appearance, man. He scored his 100th goal involvement for the Arsenal. And yeah, man, that's it. Routine win. All I can remember West Ham doing after that was just like a break, a little counter-attack, put out for another corner. And yeah, man, over the bar. Routine win. Nothing much to say, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Nothing much to say, man. Just want to look at the lineups and the ratings and that. And I mean, look at GYOKERES' rating, man. Oh, my hands in. Look at GYOKERES' rating, man. We'll get into it a bit more, man. But anyway, man, David Raya 6.5. I hear it. Didn't have much to do. How do you rate a man that didn't have much to do? Calafiori 6.9. Again, didn't really have much to do. 7. Gabriel Saliba, Timber, I'll give him the 7.6 because after this he's gone for it. But yeah, fair enough. But I want to hone in on this GYOKERES 5.9. Yeah, because you can't just be on the pitch, bro. We're playing with fucking 10 men now, bro. We're playing with 10 men. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't really care for West Ham. Do you know what I mean? West Ham, I was hearing so much about this Juve. Oh, Juve didn't do nothing, man. Didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing but pull down fucking Timber in the box. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah? Zubimendi played very well. I don't know why my thing's not scrolling. Well, now it's scrolling. I think my mouse is dead. But yeah, Zubimendi played well. Yeah, well deserved. Waneri looked all right when he came on. Trossard, okay, did all right as well. I'm going into just madness, but I don't rate. It was just routine. Yeah, bad people. 68 ball possession to West Ham's 32. 2.73 XG. I don't care about XG, but XG. Yeah, 2.73 XG for the Arsenal to West Ham 0.49. And damn right. Do you know what I mean? 4 big chances for the Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Scored 2 of them, I'm guessing. Or does that even count as the chances you've scored? Whatever, man. And then to West Ham's 2. Total shots, 21 shots, man, to West Ham's 4. No saves from Raya. That's why I'm saying the ratings was low. Didn't have to do nothing. 8 corners to West Ham's 3, 14 fouls each, 565 passes. We know that, we like to control the ball, control possession, dominate the final third. And yeah, no need to go into all that. Well disciplined from the boys. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, yeah, man, that's where we're at with that. Like I said, man, GYOKERES got to do way better than what he's doing at the moment, man. He's got to just do better, man. Yeah. So, yeah, man. So, anyway, man, some news from, injury news especially, which is quite concerning. So, after the match, Arteta's had his post-match press conference. And, I'm more focused on the ODEGAARD injury. So ODEGAARD has obviously come off injured, having a clash with Somerville. And here's what Arteta has to say. I think he had a knee-to-knee clash, and immediately he was uncomfortable. He just spoke to him. He's not positive about it. He's got a brace on, and we'll have to wait and see from the doctors. But we haven't been very lucky with that either. ODEGAARD, he's been asked about ODEGAARD's bad luck with injuries. We haven't had him since the start of the season for one reason or the other. The shoulder twice and then this injury, so we have to wait and see the extent of that injury. We will find solutions, but obviously our captain is a player who gives us a completely different dimension with the things that he can do, especially in attack. Let's wait and hopefully it's not that bad. Now, my comments on that is, get well soon, ODEGAARD. I hope it's not too serious, not too long term, but when ODEGAARD's not around, man, we've got the depth and we've got the players to flip around and do things with. Do you know what I mean? Why? But do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really fussed about this injury too much. Yeah, man. It is what it is. But hopefully he gets well soon. Declan Rice also came off as well. I think he had a bad back. But anyway, here's what Arteta had to say about that. He's not all right because he asked me to come off. So that's a shame. He had a pain in his back and he could not carry on, which is something very unusual for Declan. So we'll have to assess him and see how he is. And to be fair, like I said, we've got quality now, man. We've got quality players in midfield. 1 year we can come on now. We've got Eze, Saka, Zubimendi, Marino, even though man don't like to see him there. But maybe with Zubimendi and Marino, there's a different dynamic there. It's not going to be too robust. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. So I'm not really too fussed. If these players are out for a long period of time, it's not going to be too bad. Plus, it's the international break, so there's not really much, it's not like there's some time to rest. Sorry, I can't really think. I'm kind of tired, I'll be honest. But yeah, do you know what I mean? So we can move in certain ways and rest these players. Obviously, it's Arteta's 300th game in charge. Very proud. It's a big number for the football club. Wants to thank everybody. Yeah, I don't care. Anyway. So yeah, obviously a bit of a closer look at ODEGAARD's new unwanted record. So 5-0 to Leeds after playing 90 minutes in the opening game of the campaign. ODEGAARD had to be withdrawn 38 minutes into their second match against Leeds after landed awkward in the shoulder. We know about that. Nottingham Forest was the same. So that's 2 games in a row where he's had to, 2 games for the Arsenal because he did play in the international break. But 2 games in a row where he's landed on his shoulder, had to come off. And then the game after the Nottingham Forest, which is the West Ham game, he's come off again, for this knee injury. So the only positive we can obviously say is the new squad depth. Even though he's been injured, Zubimendi's here. We got Rice. I just spoke about this in the last slide, so I'm not going to get too much into it. Finally, let's talk about the Premier League table, and Arsenal are top of the league. Yeah, top of the league. Yeah, and I can't remember. Did we even go top of the league last season? Let me know in the comment below. But I don't even remember going top of the league, man. Last season before, we know we did. We saw, when we was fighting with Manchester City. But last season, I just don't remember us getting on top of Liverpool. We didn't capitalize, not once. Liverpool just ran away with it, and there was just hope. And maybe Liverpool will slip. Maybe Liverpool will slip. Maybe they will slip. They never slipped. But this season they're slipping. Look, the only game we've lost was against Liverpool with that Budge fucking free kick, yeah? Budge free kick, yeah? And we're just doing our thing, man. And to be fair, 7 matches played, 5 wins, 1 draw, and 1 loss is amazing. Considering we played at Old Trafford, Anfield, played against Man City at home, and yeah, and now West Ham. We could even say West Ham in there because they normally thump us up as well. Do you know what I mean? And oh yeah, and Newcastle away. Have I forgotten that? And to be fair, Newcastle was a team we struggled against, and West Ham, and it was just these sort of low block physical games what would give us problems. And they've played the same way, and we've dealt with them, man. So I think there's good things to come this season, man. I think we've finally got over this hoodoo of the low block and the mid block. And yeah, man, massive win for Chelsea as well. Who are obviously trying to cling into the, I won't say the title race, but they're trying to get into that top 4 conversation. And, Liverpool got a lot to think about. Who are they facing next? Who are they even facing next? Who are Liverpool facing next? They got Manchester United at home. But Manchester United had a good win to Sunderland today. Maybe they can pick up some momentum. But I ain't gonna put no faith in Manchester United to do nothing to Liverpool. But you never know, man. This is a derby for them anyway. Their little derby, and all eyes on that game next week. Who have we even got? Fulham or something, isn't it? I think we got Fulham. I know. Well, we ain't got. It's not next week. It's international break. But after the international break, you know what I mean, man. Yeah, we got Fulham. I can't even scroll. Got Fulham. But yeah, man. That's what it is, man. And that's what it is. But anyway, let me know what you guys think, man. What a massive, massive weekend. And we're not even on Sunday yet. But a great weekend of football. Great week for the Arsenal. Great 2 weeks, 3 weeks for the Arsenal, should we say. Because we're just doing what we need to do. Business as usual. And let's hope it gets us onto something big like winning the league. And I think this year, it's still very early, but I'm getting that feeling again, that same feeling from the 22-23 season. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. If you haven't already, please like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Do all of that. It helps us out. And I'm XB. This is On to Victory, and we're going to try and lead on to victory. Yeah? Come on, you Gunners.